what are you doing?
We're getting ready to do a little bit of sail repair, or rigging repair. Oop, that's the wrong one. Which every time you stop, which we're stopped here at, see this place?
Anteo.
San Mateo. Everywhere you stop, you fix the things that you can fix, because it's easier to fix it here than somewhere else. So we're getting ready to fix the third reef line.
Yeah.
So I gotta go, my messenger line's up here. It's kind of jacked up behind all this stuff, so we need to pull this out and put it on the right side of this here. Put it so that it's like that. And then we also
need to go through.
Then we also have to pull it
back down through this and back through the mast, or through the boom, down to there and back. So we need to tie the messenger line at the end down there.
Max, you all right? Okay.
Up there,
Watch out, sweetheart.
back here, up, through there, all the way up.
So Don, these things, so instead of tying a knot with that rope, I just spliced it so the splice comes all the way up to here. And that's enough to keep it tight. If you want to, I did it on the other side, you can whip through and around.
And you said that wasn't Dynamo, do you know the name of it?
No, it's just, I have a spool of it you can look at.
Okay.
But it's really convenient to use. Look at this, it's convenient, you make it the right length and you don't even have to tie a knot and you just splice it through. And I'll show you, I have the tools. They're really easy tools to do.
Cool.
So okay, I guess we'll just, so this line has to get unscrewed there, through here, up around the new turning block.
Back down.
And back down.
Latch on.
How's that gonna work? How is that gonna work? All right, so I might end up doing this in two goes just to make sure I do it right.
Okay.
I might do this part first, this part up to here first, and then do the other part.
All right. There must be some really soft sand over there because these kids are just rolling around in it. Ben going for a swim over the beach again, the Black Volcanic. And this is Cabo. I can't read what the little name of that little town is, but anyway.
Supposed to go through here.
So Ben's on the beach. There's a little pig farm over here. And they were moving, I think the way this thing works is the baby pigs are in these little walled, rock walled pens. And they were moving one of the baby pigs over to the medium-sized pig. And then as they get bigger, they go to the big pens. And that keeps the big pigs that are walking around from killing the baby pigs. You see one of the mama pigs over there trying to get back to the baby pigs. But you have the pig farmers out there feeding the pigs and keeping them healthy, bringing them water every day. So anyway, it's a cool beach. It's kind of like that black volcanic beach in Hawaii. And there's our buddy boat over there. So, all right. So we think we've got the new reefing system worked out here. Rerunning the lines with through these low friction. What are these called? Low friction sliders?
Low friction. Well, a low friction ring, I guess.
Okay. So instead of just going through one of the metal rings. We're going through the low friction block.
So I'm going to pull this up and pretend it's up.
Okay. So to be continued. We'll see if it all works.
See, this is
okay, so we've routed the rope the way we want it. Through the cell, through the low friction reefing line. So
if all goes well, I'll pull on this, you feed it in there.
And it should go.
Yeah.
All right. Seems to be going well. Nope. All right.
All right, does it look good?
Looks good.
Okay.
So now we just need to run it back through the blocks. One little problem. I'm talking to the camera. So we have one little problem. We got the reefing lines the way we wanted them, but when we put this low friction line around the boom, we bound up the main sheet line right here, and it's tightened up against that, so we're gonna have to undo the main sheet, but that's not as big a deal. We don't need a messenger line. We can just pull it out from under that, those two ropes, and then back down through. All right, this is much better here. Not a big deal. Just checking it out. Oh, get that out of the way. All right, Max has scraped up his hand and his shoulder, and now he's out there in the surf again with Ben. I think maybe Ben's a bad influence on Max. I don't know. It's kind of like Bill being a bad influence on me.
Yeah, I am a bad influence.
He got me into this sailing stuff, and that's
That's what we talked about last night.
taking all of my life savings to go boating and buy boats with. So the road into this little town from a bigger city, you go along the bottom of this hill, and you can see one of the local taxis going across there. It goes all the way down to the end, and then up the hill, and then across the island, and it only takes about 90 minutes to get over to the main little town. But this is a cute little town over here, and there's a little hotel and a restaurant. They were playing soccer or football, as they call it here. And Ben and Max Looks like they are headed back. Ben has built a monument over here with the stones. He may not be through. Max looks like he's coming back. That looks like a lot of work there. Taking
After a big swim and tumble in the rocks?
yeah. Shark attack, and Ben built a little pyramid out there. 10 years from now, we're going to come back and it's going to be 100 feet tall.
Hopefully. There's two of them. They're right in line though, so you can only see one. You can only see my biggest one.
Yeah. It's like a Michelin man.
I was just saying to Ben, think about when you go by the butcher in Tunisia and they slaughter an animal. There's not a peep from anybody. It's the quietest, calmest thing you ever saw. The animal's still standing up and it's dead. I mean, it doesn't even know it got killed.
These ones were being hauled upside down. I did pieces of cartilage. I think I got all the bones out. What are called provisions are the starches. There's pieces of yucca, and sometimes you'll get a little chewy bit in yucca. It's just like a starch. So you sort of reward it, whatever. Sweet potato, yam, parsley, young beans, little lima beans, peppers.
Oh,
It's, they would say this is saffron, and what it really is turmeric.
Stirred it up.
I will. But if you say, I don't want to yucca.
Do you use
or
water?
whatever.
Do you use broth?
Who
Makes the broth. Meat makes the broth.
Sorry, I didn't tell you the important part. I made killer broth that included all of the Caribbean spices, so allspice,
Chuck, you
mace,
just serve it
ginger, cinnamon, all that. I was letting it just give me your bowl. Who goes first?
Who's driving the boat?
What?
Who's driving the boat?
The robot?
You are.
Huh.
The robot is...
So are these auto inflate or are you pull a string?
No, they ought to.
What does the string do?
Dr. Don, if you're recording this, you're not gonna have your phone to save you. Actually, no, you would, 'cause that's SMS.
Okay. I'm just going to go back and study it a little bit later.
These things are pretty old. So this one's missing a pin, that one's missing a pin.
How can it be safe?
All right, Ben, try it on. Let's see.
Not yet. We gotta attach the safety gear to it first.
Okay. So Ben's doing midnight till 6. Is that every night?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then Max is
Too
doing
many,
10 till midnight.
No, 10 to 12,
Yeah.
midday.
Pretty good.
All right. So the problem is our gas quit working on our stove top and oven, and so luckily our buddy boat has another regulator. We think it's the regulator. We've taken it apart, everything, tried new tanks, and tried hooking it up without the regulator, and nothing's coming through to either one. So we don't want to head back. We're about one full day in, so it'd take us 2 days to get back, and that's not guaranteeing that someone can fix it. So we're going to get this regulator, and we're going to cook on the grill until we fix it. So this is a good first night of travel here. So we'll update you on our progress.
I might recommend you put yourself in gear and just travel forward just a couple knots over.
Don't do that.
So Ben's going to try to hook a bag of gas line and part. Trying to come up beside it at night.
You want me to just come a little with my bow, put Ben up on the bow?
Say again?
You want me to put Ben up on our bow?
That may be smarter.
All right, Ben, move it forward a little bit.
Okay, it's yours, Ben. You got it. It's heavy. Got it.
All right, man.
All right, Bill. Good luck.
Thanks. I'll let you know what happens. The wind came astern right at the last second. He started pushing me. All right, good work.
All right, good job, Ben.
Yay! See all that money you spent on tuition?
Yeah, I didn't learn any of it.
You learned that all in college, didn't you?
Yeah, every bit of it.
All right.
All right, well, dinner will happen.
All right.
In a minute. We'll be happy to have it.
I'm just happy we got a plane. That's big time. All right, so it's Sunday morning. We motor sailed all night. We left yesterday about 1 or 2 o'clock. The winds are really light, so we motor sailed, and we're headed east or west southwest to try to get down into the trades a little bit better. We put up the asymmetric spinnaker and trying to get it. We're going to keep our main up. We're going about 5 knots over ground, so we're hoping the wind's going to build up during the day and what is that? Oh, is that taking it down?
Keep down the Cape Verde sail, or
Yeah.
flag.
All right. Well, it's feeling good out here. The wind, the waves are not bad. Pretty smooth sailing right now. So we looking for a good day. Sun's up. Can just barely see the island that we left almost. It was a little less than 20, maybe 20 hours ago. And it's kind of funny, you've traveled almost a day and you can still see where you left. But anyway, it's a pretty good morning. Okay, this is Bill's Banana Foster oatmeal with papaya
Papaya.
and orange juice.
Cream of bubbles.
That little V makes
Yeah.
bubbles.
Yeah.
So we've got 3 lines out. We've got the stupid lure in the middle, and then we got the squid looking one on the starboard side, and then this one's a little one that makes it bubble. So we'll see which one catches first, because we're looking for some mahi for lunch. So we'll see. Ben wants to catch a dolphin.
Yeah. Or shark.
Or shark, yeah. We just had the discussion that dolphin, mahi, and dorado are the same fish.
So I have
It's not the dolphin that you porpoise that you think.
forks. I have zip ties. I have
Okay.
wire, tools, drill, anything you want
All right.
to make your fishing lure challenge.
I need anything. I need to make a candle boat.
You want to make a candle boat?
Yeah.
You can make one.
I want to make an aircraft carrier because I have this like airplane thing.
I have plenty of other different fishing lures too.
Trying to think of my design here.
I think I might make my lure out of papaya.
I'm thinking of.
So Bill, tell us what we're doing again.
It's the fishing lure challenge. Here's a good one.
Ooh.
You might
All right.
use that one.
Yeah, I like that one.
You have to make a fishing lure out of stuff we find on the boat.
Okay.
And not only that, you have to catch a fish on the fishing lure.
Hmm.
I'm too big, too much.
All right, so I'm making a fishing lure out of just my toiletry stuff. Ben's using some rope and a cork,
I'll show you what I'm making.
some more rope. Max, what are you gonna use?
He's just gonna dip his toes in.
We could strap a
I'm
little
gonna use.
big. You know, I've heard of using just a carrot. Oh, this is Bill's.
This is
Finally made.
a vegan potato chip bag
Okay.
and a wine cork from Spain.
All right.
I just have to put my hook on it.
I think that looks pretty good. That's going to catch that light. I'd bite that if I was a fish. All right.
It kind of looks like this going through the water. I'm gonna get the drill.
All right.
This is a bonus stretch deliverable for the fishing challenge. This is going to go through the water and splash. And supposedly they say mimic birds feeding on the water. We've never tried it, so we're going to find out how it works.
All right. Ben,
Mine's coming along.
coming along. Looks like a, I don't know, pom-pom or
Going for
something.
a squid.
Okay. That looks kind of like a squid. That looks good.
The zip tie's coming off.
Yeah. Well, I went a little different. Mine looks kind of like the Geico lizard thing. You have the bear, aspirin, and the Advil tabs on the back. Okay. So we just hope the fish can't read. But anyway, it's fun building it. We'll see See who catches what. So Ben has the evil pumpkin looking squid.
Yeah, it's the
That's
red
kinda
squid.
Scary.
So I'm
I
thinking
like
the water will pull this back.
Yeah. It looks like he's kind of got a kind of like it's Count Dracula with.
I've got the weight in the back
Yeah.
under there.
That might work, man.
I know it's gonna work.
Mine doesn't wiggle.
So it'll be the first one to catch a fish
All right.
with my homemade lure.
Well, it's after lunch, so you better get going with it. So.
It's not gonna take long.
Okay. You're just gonna dip it in the water.
Yeah, I
Hold
could probably
the fish
just
up.
hold on to it.
All right.
gonna see how it floats.
Use this one over here. Right here.
We needed more weight.
In the front. So.
It's probably that's not gonna be.
All right, this is the sail that we named Big Whitey. Bill sewed that. It has 4 miles of thread. You still see the stickers of each piece that he sewed together. But this is the first day he's gotten it up. It's a light wind asymmetric spinnaker, and it's made to just really get as much wind or as much out of the wind that you have. Go up to about maybe 15 knots, and we've been having, I think this is 8 knots, 6 to 8 knots right now, and we're going about 4 knots across the water. We're having to use our motor to help us along right now. Hopefully this wind will pick up. This is pretty light for crossing. Beautiful sunset here. That is a pretty sky there. It just goes on forever. Oh, you can see them down in the water.
I've never seen them that close.
That's pretty neat.